Well, we're back to processing with my partial bud box. Those that watched the video last year, I had a lot of suggestions about how to improve things here. You'll notice that I've taken none of those suggestions, nor have I implemented my own suggestions. To summarize, the problem is that it's not really a bud box because the alleyway doesn't go 90 degrees off the box. So as the cattle get to here, all they see is this. So I shouldn't say, there was one suggestion, which if I pan back here, because the issue is them not being able to see the alley there, I think it was Laurel Creek Livestock suggested getting rid of that gate, because any little addition to the to that space just decreases what they can see. And so that suggestion I'm going to implement, partially because I think it's a good suggestion, and also because the cows are this thing's got enough light here, but the cows are starting to rip the hinges right off the side there as they run through there. So I'm going to take that gate off, and that might help. What I am going to do though is build a man gate right here for my comfort, because I'm tired of climbing over the fence or having to walk down to that gate down there in order to get to the squeeze over there. So this I've been planning to put a gate there for about 7 years, I think, and I think the only way it's going to happen is if I pull out the chainsaw and cut a hole in the fence, and then I'll have to put something there to fill it in. Go! Hey! Works good for cows. Yeah. One has no tag. Nice table, isn't it? So I did get this gate built. I wasn't sure if it was going to be strong enough. We have Ivermectin cows, and it survived. Just unhooked the bungee cord there so it doesn't get stretched out over time. Ouch, there's a bar there. It is sitting up against the post, but it kind of sticks out further than I wanted to. I got rid of the gate to make that more open, and now that kind of closed it off a little, so it's not quite as, there is a bigger opening there now. So, there's no issues with cows going in. I've got these bred heifers to do to give them their first shot of scour boss. So we'll see how they handle it. Alright, you guys. Last 5. These girls have just rolled through the bud box like butter. They got a little bit of a flight zone. Makes a difference. Oh sure, camera. There we go. On you. Butter. Hey, hey, hey. You're getting jumpy on me. Filled up that table. Well, first scour shot, and I ivermected them again. You can see that one's been scratching. They were ivermected, I believe that. We're all having issues with ivermectin no longer working, so. Well, that went really well. I didn't have my GoPro, I just have my phone, so I couldn't get really much for footage, but some cull cows over here. Anyway, a little more of a flight zone, and it works well. I'm trying to get these guys to calm down a little. That's why they're still in this pen, but I'm going to let them out tomorrow or Monday. So I wanted to get this done before I let them out. They'll be coming in here to bed down and for water. I just won't feed them in here. Hey! 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 Come on! Ha! Better. Check your needles. So getting Bova Shield Gold 1 shot and 8-way and Ivomec. By myself. Come on, big fella. Squeeze is frozen at the bottom, so I can't get it any tighter. Trapped. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Come on, push up. Hey, push. Stops halfway down the alley, and then not much I can do. They go in, but if they stop, I'm stuck back here. That's how they all come out. Well, hey, hey. Come on, guys. Get up. Get up there. Hey, hey. That one went good. A little extra for him. Well, that's got him. It worked better than last year for calves. Worked good for bred heifers, cows. It's not perfect for calves, but way better than last year. Most of the time I didn't need to swing the gate in the bud box. The gate that's not supposed to be in a bud box. Sometimes I did. I didn't get any jam ups where I stood there for like 5-10 minutes. It worked a lot better. So, and this table, oh my goodness, that's just, I don't know how I lived without it. It's amazing.